maksudnya Irina akan rakam part yang Teacher Saras dulu pas baru akak ke ataupun sekali je satu
saya
tak
akan
payah kan?
tanya, tak payahkan. Kita buat satu video, nanti saya potong-potong.
Okey.
Okay.
Kalau tak jadi tolong edit
Okay. Okay. Boleh? Boleh? Okay. A very good morning to Teacher Zati and Teacher Saras. Okay, how are you guys feeling today?
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for having yourself to today's interview. Okay, and then for today's interview, I have a few questions to ask regarding the school learning session, especially for English. Okay, because I'm in TESOL section in IPG, so I will delve more in English rather than other subjects. So having you guys today really helped me. Okay, so Teacher Saras, I will be interviewing you as the English teacher. Meanwhile, Teacher Zati, I will interviewing you as the head panel teacher. Okay, so I've prepared some questions, and I will ask Teacher Saras first, and then I will ask the next question to Teacher Zati. Alright, Teacher Saras, are you ready to answer?
Okay.
Alright, teacher. The first question: how do you plan and implement teaching and learning, which is we call PDP for English, to meet the needs of students with different proficiency level?
Okay, first of all, I start by checking each student's level with a quick test or activity. Then I group them according to their ability. The weaker one in one group and the good one in sometimes 2 or 3 in big group. Do group better. Okay, then I use different tasks for each group, like simple sentences for beginners, and then phrases, and then for good students, I ask them to write essay. Okay. Then I also give choices to students can work at their own pace. Okay, and then I check progress often and change my plan if needed. Some of the weak students, sometimes they get better, so I change their group.
Like that. So the group, even the quality of the group is different.
Different.
For each
Some
lesson.
group 4, some group 6.
Okay.
The smaller the better.
The smaller the better. So this is one of the ways you can
Yes.
students. Okay. Do you have any other ways? For now, you just implement that.
Yes.
So can we go to the next question?
Okay, sure.
Alright, the next question. What teaching strategies do you find the most effective in helping these students improve their English language skills, especially listening, speaking, reading, and writing?
Okay, speaking every day works best, so I use pair work and role plays. Role plays means like sentences only for the weaker class, only sentences. For the good class, then they can have some like essay like that for role play. And then reading short and fun stories helps with vocab and grammar. When I enter the class, I give them 5 or 10 minutes for them to read anything, any reading like story books, literature books like that every day.
Did they need to prepare themselves or
They need to prepare them. They know they have their literature book, and then they can choose like passages from the textbook. So every day they will read. Then games and songs make learning feel easy and fun. Sometimes I play games with them, like spelling bee. Then I also give quick feedback so students know what to fix right away. That means I correct them. If they make mistakes, I correct them on the spot.
Yeah, that's good. It's like an immediate feedback for
Yes.
them. Do you have any other strategies? Or for now, you are doing that.
As for now, I'm doing that.
And do you see any progress for the students?
Yes. And I think reading is the most important thing, because without reading you cannot do anything. If they don't know how to read, they can't do anything. They can't answer the question. So they must read, they must understand the passage or anything that I give them, that I ask them to read.
Okay. Alright, that's a very good strategy. Okay, can we move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. How do you manage the classroom to ensure that all students are actively engaged and participating in class?
I set clear rules and make them simple so everyone follows them. That means like let's say if I go to the weaker class, the last class, I will use like simple sentences rather than like difficult sentences because it's difficult for them to understand. Then
Can they follow the rules when we set?
can, because I've used the same sentence every day until they understand, so they can follow. Okay, and then I ask questions to the whole class, not just a few students. That means let's say what is breakfast? What do you eat for breakfast? I ask the question for the whole class, so let them think first. Rather than I choose, okay, Ahmad, what do you eat today? So only Ahmad will be thinking, the others won't be thinking like that. One of the strategy.
That's a very good strategy. So the last question for Teacher Saras. Okay, what teaching aids or digital tools or innovative methods do you use to make the English lessons more effective and more interesting?
Mostly use flashcard and real objects, so that they can touch them, they can see, so they can understand them and they can memorize better. That's one of the
And
strategies.
we see that they are very interested in that kind of learning more rather than the passive learning. You know, instead of just reading, do they really enjoy more when they got something to touch?
They enjoy more. They enjoy more. Like games, all they enjoy. Like puzzle, they enjoy more. And then for like for good class, I can give them quizzes. You can use like Google Classroom to send quizzes they can do. But for the last class, the weaker class, I think it's not so good because some of them they don't have like online, they don't have like internet at home, so it's difficult for them. So quizzes also I do in class.
Is it the quizzes? You do online quizzes or paper-based quizzes?
Like the weaker class paper based. For the better class online. I will send quizzes in the Google Classroom, so they will do.
They'll do it
At home. And then also do like gallery walk where students can move around and read and comment to each other. Sometimes like a good class they can comment in English. For the weaker class they will comment use Malay. We can teach them. We can something like they can improve. Although they speak in Malay, but they still can improve.
They still try to.
Yes, they will try. Let's say like one sentence, 2 words in English, the other 4 words in Malay. At least they use the 2 words to speak.
Yeah. At least they still.
They still want to use. They still want to learn.
Yeah.
Rather than just like keeping quiet.
So that's all questions for Teacher Saras. Okay, we will move on to Teacher Izzati's question. Teacher Izzati, are you ready to answer all the questions?
Yes,
Okay, I will be asking you as the head of English panel teacher. Okay, so the first question: what is the role of the English panel in ensuring that the effective implementation of the English curriculum in school?
Okay, as the head of SKDJ English panel, I have to ensure that the curriculum is implemented effectively in line with the SKP and also other current educational policies. So we collaborate to plan the yearly and daily lesson plans. Like for example, currently we're having the same lesson plan templates among all the English teachers. And we also align teaching strategies with the learning standards, and we also ensure consistency across all classes. Okay, and then as the head of the panel, I guide the teachers to select appropriate teaching materials according to what lesson they are planning for that day. And we also monitor curriculum coverage. And then we ensure assessment practices are done according to the standards as they should be. Okay, other than that, we also have regular panel meetings. So during the panel meetings, we will discuss the students' progress